Here we go again. This time I'm using a different phone. So I'm not no expert at this shit, okay? The music that's playing is playing in the background. It's not playing, it's not mixed into the video. It's just my daily music I listen to every day. Alright? So don't be talking no bullshit about cat that's trying to make a video. I ain't trying to make a video. I'm gonna get back to talking about relationships again, because it seemed like that's where my video stuff is going. I talked on here for on the other phone for half an hour. I thought I had something going on. And when I went to go download, there wasn't nothing there. I tell you, man, I'll figure it all out. It only can get better. I don't even know if it's playing now. I'm not even trying to look in the front. I'm using the front camera. I'm not using the selfie camera, because the front camera got more megapixels. I don't have enough sense to know these things. I'm a technical person. So I'm just doing the best I can with this. You got these social media outlets, all of them. All of them is causing a mass pathological problem amongst the populations of the world. Not just of the United States, of the whole world. Okay? And you have all these people online faking it, fixing up pictures with all different types of photo altering programs to make themselves look more attractive. Guys too. And the shit's pathetic. This whole place is becoming, people are inauthentic as it is already. Just with their ego and the mask that they run around with every day, that they got to put on, their persona. They want people to believe that they some shit that they really ain't. You understand? When they step out the door, into their car, into the office, when they go shopping or when they go on a date, And it's so sad that it's all a bunch of bullshit. And that's everybody who you run across. That's just part of growing up. It all starts from the way you grew up and the way your caretakers expressed themselves towards you and around you, and you watched them and picked up a lot of stuff, consciously and subconsciously. Most of the stuff we do is subconscious. That's 90-some% for real. The subconscious stuff that we do. And then it's a little small percent that is the real you. Other than that, it's just a bunch of mimicking and copycatting. All the way from listening to the shit they teach you in school, out of the dictionary, the same fucking words. The same institutionalization that those Rockefellers forced on society to make them more productive workers. That's what school's about, to make you a more productive slave. You understand? That's it. That's what school's about. Period. Where you memorize textbooks, take notes and lectures, so that when it comes test time at the end of the week, it's just a memory test where you could regurgitate some bullshit that any monkey could do. And what makes school hard is just more complicated shit to regurgitate, more complicated information to regurgitate on command. That's all it is. And after they put that mark on your test and check it, whatever, and write a score on it, however they do it, and you and log that shit in the system someplace, in the education system, or you file it away, you'll never look at that shit again in your motherfucking life. That's how bullshit school is. And it puts you in debt. Most people in debt. So when you get out of a job, when you get out of school looking for a job, and you're trying to get out of debt, you can't find a job. Don't have no job for you. That's all the game. And you got people running around here faking like they got degrees, this and that. It's back to the online stuff, like they got degrees. I graduated from here, I graduated from there. You know, I graduated from everywhere. You know, to a sensible person that has common sense knows that it's a bunch of bullshit. School's a bunch of bullshit, is what it is. It's for the accolades. It's because your parents told you to go there, because your parents paid for you to go there. I'm not saying that school doesn't exercise the brain, because it damn sure does. And it does give you skills too. It does. It does all those things. Just because you go to school to get a doctorate degree doesn't make you a fucking doctor. You go to school to get a doctorate degree to be a fucking doctor. Let's just say a brain surgeon. You ain't fucking working on my fucking cat. I'm gonna let you work on I'm gonna let you work on my frog if I had one. That's all you're gonna be working on in school anyway. It's like frogs and insects and bullshit. It has nothing to do with a human being. And then I guess in some of those courses, when they get more advanced, you fuck with cadavers maybe. I guess. You know. I seen people pickle some brains. I worked in the Animal Medical Center in New York City. Now that's no fucking veterinarian assistant, none of that bullshit. I was a damn caretaker of the animals, of the cats and dogs. And when they died, they take them to the furnace or either put them in the freezer for the people to come pick them up. They take them to the pet cemetery, whatever they're gonna do with them. But the ones that they kept for science, they would go into their skulls and take their brains out and organs and put them in jars. And I used to, that was right next door. There was like a door there. Because on my side of the door, there was a furnace and a freezer. Period. When I came to work, when you seen the dead animals, you know, that didn't make it through the night, you got to feed those guys too now. Didn't make it through the night. They like got a big piece of cardboard, like a flimsy piece of cardboard over top of them, on a gurney. There may not be no gurneys downstairs. There may be one, there may be three. You got to get them upstairs in the elevator, freight elevator, whatever, and take them to that room. And on the other side, they had a guy cutting open skulls with that saw. It's like a little vibrating. It doesn't cut skin, but it'll cut something hard when you put pressure on it. So they may give some of the med students that shit, something like that. But that ain't like working on no brain and fucking connecting somebody's shit back up or taking some fucked up shit out of there and, you know. But I'm just saying, getting off topic now. Well, you got people on there talking all kind of bullshit about what they do and how much money they make and so on and so forth. You got bitches on there altering their pictures. You know, it's nothing but booty land. It's been booty land forever. When I first started chatting, there wasn't even first on social media. It's really actually it was chat rooms. There wasn't no it was AOL, Love at AOL, there was Yahoo Chat, and all these things transformed into like dating sites and shit like that. They had chat rooms, you could meet people like romance. They had all these different dating rooms that you could just log into there, and there's a bunch of people on the scroll, and you could get on the mic and talk to people who get in their box, see their pictures and stuff. When it first came along, it wasn't any pictures. It was just a profile, and then you was able to put a picture up there. People would type in the room. There wasn't no mics and no cameras. You go on by the profile pic. And you're using PMs. They call them DMs now. Direct message. But they originally was called PMs, private message. While everybody's chatting on the scroll, you're in the box. Like, get in my box, you would say, on the scroll. Like, Debbie, get in my box. And she find your name, click on your name, and get in your box, and you'll get a chat like that on the sideline. Private chat, private message. Then you could get on the phone and whatever. You could do it that way. You get the phone number, get on the telephone, and try to take it somewhere. You could do that. People develop relationships like that, cyber relationships, not even unreal. You could take it to the next level if you're both down for it. But you don't know what each other look like. You don't have no idea and stuff. See? Then they came along with microphones and cameras, and then cams with microphones. Came around microphones first, and they came around microphones and cams. Then they used to sell them combined. Microphone, like, and a cam combination together. So you talk to the camera like I'm doing now. I'm talking to the camera and the mic is like right there in my face. So you could hear me too. And hear what's going on in the background. Like you can hear the music back there. And then everybody can see one another. Then you can say, oh, stand up, get it, let me see you turn around, whatever. Then you gotta play another game. Now it's more real, You had niggas on the mic trying to talk with a deep voice, and on the other end, they really like little twerps, Or it could be a big guy trying to sound like a big man, but he got a high-pitched voice. Now you see him. And a lot of people don't ever get on cam because they don't have no confidence in the way they look, their appearance. It's like I'm on cam now. I know I'm not the most handsomest motherfucker in the world. But I know I'm not the ugliest either. And I ain't the youngest motherfucker in the world either. But I know I ain't the oldest. I know I'm more healthy than a lot of these younger motherfuckers. They can do a lot of shit they can do and have things that they'll never have. See? And I'm all good. By myself. And I live by myself. And I've been separated for the longest, where I do whatever the fuck I want. Person's in another country. They don't give a fuck either. So I basically knew beforehand, I got what I wanted out of it. And they got what they want out of it. It's just a matter of making it, legal. The other way around, not marriage, but a divorce. It's the same thing. You just do it backwards. Same thing. Just do it backwards. And we good. And we good. We don't have no bad blood between us or anything. It's all good. But and I met that person online. And I went to another country, had them here from another country. I've been through all that. And they're like much younger than me, like 21 years younger than me. They had a child already. And we have a child. I got that out of it because I want somebody to leave something with. And when I get old enough, I want them to have my Social Security benefits.